get smelly again, I need to do the other video because I've got 3 books and I've found lots of them. Well, I've found lots of them, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you them, okay? First up, I'm going to read an extract from 2 of them. And the worst thing about my sister, Sapphire Battersea, it's not got a cover, but Sapphire Battersea. Wait a minute. Read that if you want. If I'm going too fast, you can pause it if you want. Lizzie's Zip Mouth. I've just got that today. Actually today. Pause it if you want to, you can read it. Cliffhanger. Pause it if you want to read it. Cookie. And of course, the same again. If you want to read it, you can pause it. Actually, I'll read it because it's quite tiny writing, okay? Beauty Cookson is really not very beautiful. She's plain and timid, and all the girls at school are super confident and snooty. They came up with a new nickname for her. Ugly. Worse than teasing on the playground, though the hurtful criticism from her help ever. Beauty's mum and her live in fear of Dad's rages, sparked off when they break one of his fussy rules, suggest something silly like getting a pet, or if Beauty refuses to wear an outfit he's bought her. Beauty's mum adores her and finds a way to keep Beauty happy despite all the shouting. Together they discover a new hobby, baking cookies, and a much better nickname is born. After Beauty's disastrous birthday party, Dad's temper seems to be out of control. Can Mum and Beauty bear it any longer, or can they find a way to start a sweet new life? A charming, page-turning, heartwarming story from the best-selling Jaqueline Wilson. Okay, so that's Cookie. Okay. If you want me to start doing extracts from my books every day, that's fine. Put them down in the comments. I don't mind. I like reading anyway. Even if I've read them before. Best Friends. Again, pause it if you can't see it or read it because I'm going too fast. Right. Might not be able to see it because it's dark. So, Little Darlings. As you'll see my minute for bit. Not blurb in the back. Okay. Okay, so that's all my Jaqueline Wilson books. Right. I've got 2. I've got 2 left. 3 left. I've got 10 in total. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are here. 8, 9, 10. 10 Jaqueline Wilson books altogether. So I'm missing Lily Alone, Sleepovers, what's it called? My Sister's Older. Okay. So I'm gonna read first. I'm going to read the first. No, I'm not. I'm gonna read the second chapter of Lizzie's Zip Mouth. Okay. I'll set that up. If you want me to review some books, put them down in the comments. If you want me to read an extract from the books, put them down in the comments each day, because I will. Never like them. So that's chapter 2. I didn't say a word when I had my breakfast. I didn't say a word when I got water dressed. I didn't say a word when I packed my book and my crayons and my stickers and my school bag and my washing things and my hairbrush and all my underwear, my t-shirts and shorts and trousers and jumpers and my duffel coat and my belly boots. I didn't even say a word when Mum threw my old cosy dressing gown and last year's party dress and my school uniform in the rubbish bin. Mum said my dressing gown was all stained, that my party dress was so small it showed my knickers, and I'd be to a new school after the summer holidays with a different school uniform. I felt strange with small and different in the car with Sam and Rory and Jake. They came to fetch us and we all helped us with our lovely. It's going to be lovely living in our house instead of a crummy little flat, said Mum. Won't it be great having a garden, Lizzie? You can play football with Rory. Well, I usually play football with the boys next door, said Rory, but I suppose Lily could join in if she wants. I didn't want, but I didn't say anything. You'll like the swing, Lizzie, said Mum. Imagine having your own swing. It's my swing, said Jake. But you won't mind sharing it with Lily, do you, Sam? Jake looked as if he minded a lot. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go in this silly old swing anyway, but I didn't say anything. Don't I have to share my bedroom with? I don't have to share my bedroom with Lizzie, do I, suspiciously? Because there's not enough room. Not with all my beanie babies and their special beds. There weren't really beds. Jake had 13 shoe boxes with paper tissue for bed covers. Mum acted like she thought this was sweet. I thought it was stupid, but I didn't say anything. I got all my football souvenirs and my rock collection in my worm garden in my bedroom from Rory said quickly. I wouldn't mind sharing my bedroom with Lizzie, but I have to warn her, the worms wriggle around a lot. They could just end up in our bed. I decided I'd mind that very much indeed, but I didn't say anything. I stood close to Mum. She knew I was wanting to share her bedroom, but she had Sam now. Lizzie can have her very own bedroom, her special room, said Sam. We can turn my study into Lizzie's room. My computer can easily fit into her bedroom. There, aren't you lucky, Lizzie, said Mum. I didn't feel at all lucky. I wonder what sort of bedroom you'd like, Lizzie. You can choose the colour of the walls and we can get you curtains or a duvet to match it. What about pink? It's a bit girly, said Mum. How about red or purple? I liked pink, but I didn't say anything. Sam painted the walls purple and Mum bought a check and red and purple check curtains that matched the duvet. Sam bought a real little red armchair and a purple fluffy rug. There, isn't it lovely? What do you say, Lizzie? I didn't say anything. Why don't you ever say anything, Lizzie, said Rory. It's like you've got a zip across your mouth. Lizzie's zip mouth, said Jake, giggling. Can't you talk at all? Don't talk all Lizzie's silly name, said Sam. Of course you can talk. She's just feeling a bit shy at the moment. She looked around my new bedroom. How can we make it a bit more homely, Lizzie? What's about all your toys? Shall we spread them around a bit? I didn't have that many. They all fitted neatly in their drawer. I wished I still had my flying Barbie, but he got left behind when we ran away from that first stepdad. I hope she managed to fly about the window away from him. I wished it was time to leave the second stepdad. He'd been jolly and friendly, but he hadn't been changed. But I was still watching for the shouting to start. I was sure he was pretending to be kind. I wasn't really so sure about Rory. Maybe he really was kind. He stuck on his Manchester United on my bedroom wall. There, that's the right colour, he said. Someone wanted Jake to give me one of his beanie babies. Jake didn't want to be kind. They're mine, he said. I don't want to give them to Lizzie Zip now. Hey, stop the name calling, said Sam. What about the little purple teddy? She'd like to live in Lizzie's room. No, he wouldn't, said Jake. He'd hate it. I hated my purple bedroom too. I hated it in my room too. All that bright and red and purple hurt my eyes. I opened my new wardrobe and shut myself inside. It was lonely in the wardrobe. I put my slippers on my hands and made them do a dance in the dark, but I couldn't think of any other games I could play. After a while, I heard Rory calling for me. Then Mum and Sammy and even Jake. Lizzie, where are you? Lizzie's at my. They shouted and shouted and shouted. I didn't say anything at all. I kept my mouth well and truly zipped. That's chapter 2. Okay? That's that. Okay? So, if you want me to read extracts every day, just put them down in the comments. Say, you can if you do, read extracts every day. If you want me to, that is. Okay? So, thanks for watching, guys. I will do extracts if you want me to, okay? But for now, bye!